Last night, after fishing on Pier 60, I walked my friend to his hotel, and then I went down to CVS to pick up a bottle of water. But I had stopped at the entrance to Pier 60 over on Mandalay Boulevard, the walkway. And when I turned around, I got a bright flashlight shining in my eyes. So I said, please take the flashlight out of my eyes because I have had a seizure in the past when that has happened. So the person, who I couldn't really see, says, that's why I'm shining it on your body, which I didn't really feel was the case. Nevertheless, he says to me, you've been here quite a while. And I says, no, I haven't. I've only been here a couple of minutes. And I says, thank you and good night, and I walked away. He had what appeared to be a green uniform on. So now I go over to the CVS, I get a bottle of water, and I walk across Memorial Causeway up by the marina where they have a fishing area. So now as I'm unpacking my chair and I start unraveling my pole to assemble it, I see a shadow. I see a silhouette of a person in the shadows. So I stop and I look, and he comes into the light, and it's the same person, a law enforcement officer. And he says, catch anything? I says, I just got here. I didn't even put my pole in the water yet. And I says, by the way, aren't you the guy that I just saw over by Pier 60? And he said, yeah. I says, you followed me over here? Why are you following me? What did I do wrong that you're following me? I says, I want to speak to a supervising officer. And he says, have a good night, and he walks away. So what am I to think? One, he has some suspicion, which he hasn't verbalized. Number two, he hasn't really identified himself. Number three, he follows me. For what purpose? And when I asked to speak to his supervisor, he doesn't want to face scrutiny for his actions, so he says, have a good night, and he walks away. I felt very, very uncomfortable. This is a person who's walking around with a gun. And let me point out something else. He was black, and I'm white. And I'm saying to myself, there's a lot of animosities today between police and the people, and there's a lot of animosity between the races. And this is in the dark of night. I'm 71 years old, and he's some young guy. So what am I supposed to think? I don't know what to think. All I know is he didn't have the spine to stand up for what he was doing, and he was being sneaky. If he was a law enforcement officer, what was his legal reason for pursuing me? And why didn't he follow through? Why did he take off when I asked for a supervisor? This is the character of people today. So number one, he is not protecting and serving me, and I don't know what he's doing. And number two, I support defunding the police because of things like this that happen, where they take matters into their own hands and they do things that are inappropriate and illegal. I'm posting this on Google Maps for the world to see, and it's going on YouTube as well. And I will be notifying the mayor of Clearwater Beach about the behavior of his law enforcement people. This has to stop, and if it doesn't stop, we'll go to court. And you will not win. And that's my statement.